Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 11 and we are here to present to you the Finance Department. I am Leon Mendoza, your first reporter. Business finance. The money that a business has access to is known as business financing. Finance will be at the center of every business function, whether you are launching a new company, growing an existing one, or creating new goods. Businesses needed money to survive. Dapat silang mamuhunan ng malaking halaga bawat buwan upang mapanatiling tumatakbo at gumagana ang negosyo sa pinakamabuti nitong kalagayan. However, this money must be carefully managed to ensure that it is being spent or invested in the right way. Financial management helps a business to determine what money to spend, where to spend it, and when it should be spent. It also gives an overall view of the financial status of the business na maaaring makatulong upang matukoy ang diskarte at direksyon ng negosyo, pati na rin ang pag-aambag sa mga layunin ng organisasyon. For the second slide, we have here our main topic, which is the Finance Department. The role of the finance in the hospitality sector is one of the most crucial. The entity and the company are maintained through financing. Without the finance department, the company wouldn't know where its money was going or whether its account payable balance was positive or negative. Ang finance role ay kung saan nagsisimula ang industriya ng hospitality industry, kung saan maaaring simula ng isang negosyo na planuhin ang proseso ng pagbili ng isang gusali o lupa na pagtatayuan. Ang finance ay isang bahagi kung saan nagsisimulang matutunan ng isang negosyo kung saan pumapasok at lalabas ang pera. There is lots of money inside of the hospitality industry that is invisible money that the company will physically never see. Without the financial role, a business will never be able to keep track of their profits and losses. Ang finance ay ang pamamahala ng malaking halaga ng pera. Sa kahulugan, mahalaga ang finance dahil alam natin na sa loob ng industriya ng hospitality, ang pagkuha at paglabas ng malaking pera ay kabilang sa pamamaraan. Kaya naman kung wala ang papel ng finance department, hindi malalaman ng isang industriya kung saan napupunta ang pera, kung paano balansihin, at kung paano gastusin ang kita. Functions, benefits, and growth of the company can solidify, but with the positives come the negatives in the role of finance inside the hospitality industry. And now, let's proceed to the function of Hotel Finance Department. The Hotel Finance team consists of a number of roles, each of which has a specific function in hotel finance management. Mayroong ilang mga function sa finance team ng mga hotel. Bawat isa ay nagsisilbi ng ibang layunin sa pamamahala sa hotel finance management. It is not a secret that every business needs money to operate. Nagpapatakbo ka man ng isang service-based o isang product-based na negosyo. Kakailangan mo ng puhunan kung gusto mong kumita. Maari mong piliin pondohan ng iyong negosyo o maaring kailangan mong bumaling sa mga paraan ng panlabas na pagpapondo upang tustusan ang iyong negosyo. Tulad na lang ng mga grants, loans, and credits. However you choose to finance your business, there's no denying that finance is critical to the success of a business. Okay, so ang tungkulin ng finance department ay mahalaga para sa smooth operation ng isang business, in which the most common function is to compromise the documentation and controlling of incoming and outgoing cash flows, as well as the actual handling of the cash flow. Imagine kung wala ang finance department, ang paglabas at pagpasok ng pera ay hindi masusubaybayan kung saan pwedeng magkaroon ng maraming conflicts sa pagtukoy kung kumikita ba ang business mo o nalulugi. Kumbaga magiging isa itong blind set dahil hindi ka aware kung ano na ang nangyayari sa iyong business. Financial accounting. Firstly, financial accounting involves recording and reporting financial transactions. It may be revenue, expense, and profit. Hospitality industry accounting is definitely set apart from the traditional practice. There is hotel accounting solution na maaari nating gawin upang gawing mas mabilis at mas madali ang proseso ng bookkeeping, including signing up for an online accounting system specifically designed for hospitality establishments. Nagagamit ang financial accounting tungo sa pagpapalago ng iyong negosyo. Paano? Kung ikaw ay may proyekto na nangangailangan ng mga investors or sponsors, then they needed to verify an account statement before they decide and associate to be part of your business. Kaya naman may ituring na ang purpose ng financial accounting ay ihanda ang financial statement sa specific period of time. Ang tatlong pangkaraniwang halimbawa ng financial statement ay ang balance sheet, income statement, and statement of cash flow. Cost accounting. Cost accounting entails documenting and summarizing time and resource-based business expenses, daily information about what was bought, who bought it, and why it is important to hotel owners. As a result, a hotel accounting solution can offer a strong framework for purchasing. The guidelines and procedure necessary for a purchase can be established by hotel owners. Accountability is also increased because only specific individuals can approve the purchase. Ang cost accounting ay talaga namang nakakatulong dahil ito nga ang nag-identify kung saan ginagastos ang pera, magkano ang kinikita, at kung ano ang dahilan bakit may nabawas sa kinita.
Hotel Accounting Solutions. This function of the finance department provides a strong platform in analyzing accounting reports and recommends sound financial advice for the hotel management team. So this department's role gives the hotel management team a solid foundation for reviewing accounting data and making informed financial recommendations. This is also used by the hotel managers to define the corporate rules and workflow of every department to identify key personnel that should be responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed in every business decision in the hotel. Next, tax accounting. Probably the most tedious yet very essential task in the finance department is the tax report preparation. Tax accounting involves governmental compliances in the prevailing Internal Revenue Code, wherein the accounting report should follow such reporting standards. This is a very crucial form of reporting, as failure to comply will result in major legal concerns in the part of the hotel. Tax accounting refers to the rules used to generate tax assets and liabilities in the accounting records of a business or individual. Tax accounting is governed by the Internal Revenue, which dictates the specific rules that companies and individuals must follow when preparing their tax returns. Next, we have the internal auditing. Auditing is the function of the finance department. It is essential to cross-check and verify the different financial records and business operations and procedures. This involves identifying business risks, reporting irregularities, and rectifying discrepancies in the reports presented. Internal audits assess a company's internal controls, including its accounting and corporate governance procedures. These audits assist to maintain accurate and timely financial reporting and data collecting while ensuring compliance with laws and regulation. Next, managerial accounting. This function of the finance team involves analyzing hotel accounting information to make sound management decisions. This may include hiring and firing decisions, make or buy decisions, cost-cutting decisions, strategic business revenue decisions, and others. Managerial accounting uses information relating to the cost and sales revenue of the goods and services generated by the company. Cost accounting is a large subset of managerial accounting that focuses on capturing a company's total cost of production by assessing the variable cost of each step of production as well as fixed costs. The Finance Department's organization structure, job titles, roles, and responsibilities. The Finance Department is considered a small unit in the back of the house division, but it performs substantially large roles and responsibilities in ensuring business continuity. The Financial and Marketing Department work closely with all the departments to gather essential financial information needed for the review and recommendation of financial decisions for the hotel. The Financial Department is headed by the Finance Manager. Finance managers generally oversee the financial health of an organization and help ensure its continued viability. They supervise important functions such as monitoring cash flows, determining profitability, managing expenses, and producing accurate financial information. Followed by the internal auditor. An internal auditor is a professional who ensures organizations and companies have accurate accounting throughout the year. They ensure that other accounting teams follow proper procedures and that all accounts are updated and accurate. Next, the general cashier. The duties of the general cashier are balancing cash, processing payments, counting money, recording expenses for each customer, and using a computerized cashiering system. Next, cost accountant. Cost accountant develop and maintain the cost accounting system, documents and records of the organization, analyze and recommend cost and cost savings, prepare and complete internal cost audits. Next, accounts receivable accountant. They are in charge of ensuring that their company receives payments for goods and services and records these transactions accordingly. An accounts receivable job description will include securing revenue by verifying and posting receipts and resolving any discrepancies. And last, accounts payable accountant. Accounts payable accountant are in charge of making payments owed by the company to suppliers and other creditors, paying vendor invoice or bills, and recording the company's short-term debts.
Front office and back office accounting. This finance department usually monitor both front and back office accounting activities as part of their daily operation. And when we say front office accounting, is activities relevant to daily transaction of the room department and food and beverage department. This mainly focus on creating, updating, and maintaining guest ledger. Accurate data posting is very necessary for the front office accounting process. And when we say back office accounting, is activities that associated with managing and controlling of the sales ledger, credit and collection reports, purchasing report, hotel inventory management report, cost control reports, and hotel revenue reports and forecasts. This area focus on the key information needed for strategic business decision. How to understand financial reports? We all know that whenever industry you may choose to work, there's always a financial report. So, to better understand the purpose and interpret data in financial statement, here are some tips and tricks that you can use. First, balance sheet or statement of financial position. What is balance sheet? A balance sheet conveys the book value of the company. It allows you to see what resources it has available and how they finance as a specific date. It shows its asset, liability, and owner's equity. And the balance sheet also provides information that can be leveraged to compute rate of return and evaluate the capital structure using the accounting equation. Asset is equal to liability plus owner equity. So what is asset? Assets are anything a company owns with a quantifiable value, and liability refers to money a company owns to a debtor, such as outstanding payroll expenses, debt payment, rent and utility, bond payable, and taxes. are under liability. Owner equity refers to the net worth of the company. It is the amount of money that would be left if all assets were sold and all liability failed. This money belongs to the shareholder, who may be private owner or public investor. In this slide, you can see a table of asset, liability, and stockholder equity. These are the example of balance sheet. And under the asset, there was a cash, accounts receivable, inventory, land, building, equipment, and other asset, which total 900,000 pesos. And under the liability, there was a salary payable, accounts payable, which total of 200,000 pesos. And under the stockholder equity was a capital stock, retained earning, which totaled 700,000 pesos. And the total of liability and equity was 900,000 pesos. And as you can see, the total of liability and stockholder equity was equal to assets. And as you can see, the balance sheet does not provide information on tenants, which is why you need to examine another financial statement, including the income and cash flow statement, to fully comprehend a company financial position. Income statement or statement of comprehensive income. An income statement, or also known as a profit and loss statement, summarizes the cumulative impact of the revenue, gain, expenses, and the loss transaction for the given period. The document is often shared as part of quarterly and annually report and show financial stance, business activity, and comparison of all over set periods.
Cash flow statement is an important tool used to manage finances by tracking the cash flow for an organization. This statement is one of the three key reports with the income statement and the balance sheet that help in determining a company's performance. It is usually helpful for making cash forecasts to enable short-term planning. The purpose of cash flow statement is to provide a detailed picture of what happened to a business's cash during a specific period, known as the accounting period. It demonstrates an organization's ability to operate in the short and long term, based on how much cash is flowing into out of the business. Whenever you review any financial statement, you should consider it from a business perspective. Financial documents are designed to provide insight into the financial health and status of an organization. For example, cash flow statements can reveal what phase a business is in, whether it's a rapidly growing startup or a mature and profitable company. It can also reveal whether a company is going through transition or in a state of decline. Ang pamamahala ng cash flow ay mahalagang pamamahala sa mga pagbabayad ng bisita. The ultimate goal for any property should be a set and forget philosophy. Sa madaling salita, magpapasya ka sa kung anong punto sa paglalakbay ng bisita. Ang mga pagbabayad at pagkatapos ay gamitin ang automation ng pagbabayad to handle the actual nuts and bolts of the processing. Cash flow is typically depicted as being positive. The business is stocking in more cash than it's expending, or negative. The business is spending more cash than it's receiving. Summary. This lesson reviews the basic concept of financial management in the hospitality industry. It also explores the concept of yield management used by hotels to maximize revenue. Sa kabuuan, ang finance department ay mahalaga para sa mga negosyo. Malaki ang halaga nito para sa mga tagumpay na takbo ng isang business. Sapagkat dito kasi nakikita at napanghahawakan kung lumalago nga ba ang business mo or nalulugi. Kinakailangan ng finance department na mag-ingat na kontrolin ang lokasyon at paggamit ng bawat halaga, pati na rin ang paggawa ng financial data para sa masigurado na ang bawat objective ay epektibo habang patuloy ang pagtakbo ng isang negosyo. Effective financial planning has potential to enhance the value of a business, whilst also increasing a business profits, ensuring that your business has a strong and efficient financial team in place, along the effective and open communication channels with seniors management will be the key to the success of the organization.